Solid commitment to direct.
His government promised President Rodrigo Duterte's third State of the Nation address will be his best. It was meant to highlight his administration's achievement over the past 2 years. But it ended up becoming one of the most chaotic national events in recent times. The president was an hour and a half late. That's because of a political drama that played out in Congress before his address. Factions within Duterte's allies in the House of Representatives launched a leadership challenge. Former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, who's a congresswoman now, moved to unseat the House Speaker. This prevented the ratification of a peace agreement between the government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front rebel group. Duterte had planned to sign it into law on Monday. It was supposed to be an important part of the President's State of the Nation address. Still, Duterte managed to deliver his speech. The war against illegal drugs is far from over, despite public outrage.
The illegal drugs war will not be sidelined. Instead, it will be as relentless and chilling, if you will, as on the day it began. Our improved relationship with China, however, does not mean that we will waver in our commitment to defend our interests in the West Philippine Sea.
As Duterte spoke inside, there were protests outside.
This is the biggest anti-government protest since President Rodrigo Duterte was sworn in 2 years ago. And there is no shortage of anger and frustration here. Activists say his government is oppressive and they want him to resign.
These protesters say the State of the Nation speech is an attempt by the government to conceal grave violations against the Filipino people. These women admit they do not understand some of the issues mentioned in the speech. They say security is a concern, but they are more worried about the rising cost of food and other basic goods.
I hope that the prices of goods will be lowered, especially rice. I hope that promise will happen, because the poor are getting poorer.
The State of the Nation address is meant to be a showcase of the government's achievements. But the political drama inside Congress overshadowed his speech, and what it revealed instead are the cracks in Duterte's leadership. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.